What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I am talking about the Atlanta Falcons, and the schedule is out, y'all. We already knew who we were playing, but we didn't know the order in which we were playing them. Well, we know that now, so we're gonna go right into it, and I'm gonna give you some way too early season record predictions, and I'm gonna tell you how the Falcons should fare and probably will fare in the regular season this year. But before we get into all of that, I need to tell you a couple of things. Make sure you first like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also check out the first link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. And we're gonna go ahead and start saying it now. Help fuel the Atlanta Falcons to more than 4 wins this year. Yikes. But, you know, if you watch our vids, you know, get some good energy going, align our chakras right. If you believe in that kind of stuff, we can help fuel the Atlanta Falcons to some more wins, especially if you buy me some coffees. Anyways, make sure you check out the second link in my description box as well to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast with me and girl SymoneWithTheSports, as she likes to say. Symone and I are talking to your favorite former, current athletes, head coaches, analysts, reporters, hosts, all that good stuff. So make sure you check out Tough Calls on either Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Just search Tough Calls in your search bar, download it, subscribe to it, listen to it, and enjoy the good content. And that's all you gotta do. It's easy. All right, let's get right into the video. The 2021 schedule is out, and I'm about to go over it with you. So, week 1. If you guys care about the preseason, it's only 3 preseason games now. First preseason game, we played the Tennessee Titans. Right back to Arthur Smith's old stomping grounds. Arthur Smith and Dean Pease's old stomping grounds. So there you go. Second preseason game, we played the Dolphins. Third preseason game, we play the Cleveland Browns. There you go. And week 1, I gave you a video on this already because it did get leaked a little bit early. But week 1, we are playing the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be a hype game. Home opener, season opener. Going to be great vibes. You already know I'm going to try to be in the building. Obviously, Symone is a Eagles fan. I'm a diehard Falcons fan. She's a diehard Eagles fan. We're going to try and be in the building. We were in the building 2 years ago, I believe it was. Yeah, 2 years ago when the Falcons had their home opener against the Eagles in week 2. And you know what that outcome was. That boy Julio Jones ran off on the plug on that bubble screen to get the late touchdown, and the Falcons got the win. You know, Symone was salty, and she was saying some things I just cannot repeat on this YouTube channel. But anyways, hopefully we get back in the building. I'm already working on that, getting in for the season opener and the home opener this year. So we got the Eagles week 1. Will be a good test. You know, we'll see what Jalen Hurts and, you know, Devonta Smith, Miles Sanders, and that offense can do. They do have a pretty good defense, though. Have a good defensive line. Like I said, they got Brandon Graham. I believe they still have Javon Hargraves. They got Darius Slay. They got some pieces on defense as well, but, you know, who could really keep up with our offense? Especially if we keep Julio Jones, and it's a combination of a healthy Julio, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage, Mike Davis will be back there running the ball, along with one of our young rookies running the ball as well. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully the offensive line can just keep Matt Ryan upright, but we address that this offseason as well in the draft. So we'll see what we can do there. Week 2, we headed to the road, and we headed against Tampa Bay. Tough week 2 test, and with the reigning Super Bowl champions bringing everybody back, everybody, all the starters from their Super Bowl winning team, it's going to be a good test for us. Going to be a good measuring stick test for us to see exactly where we're at early on in the season. Week 2 on the road against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Week 3, the New York Giants. That's who's next. And we got them in MetLife. So we're taking on Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley will be back. They also got, they don't have Kenny Galladay anymore. To be honest, I'm not really sure it's on the Giants anymore. It's just, I think they got, do they have Adoree Jackson? I think they got Adoree Jackson, all that good stuff. And they still got Sterling Shepard, still got Evan Ingram, I believe, as well. So we'll see what the Giants can do, see what we can do against the Giants. in MetLife in New York. Week 3, September 26th. Week 4, back at home against the Washington football team. That's going to be a good, tough test for this offense. We already know that Washington football team defense is something scary. Basically what helped them get to the playoffs. Now they don't have Alex Smith anymore. They're going to try and go with, who's supposed to be their quarterback now? Gosh, I forgot. Well, bad. Forgot who the Washington football team's quarterback probably going to be. Let me look it up real quick. Who is the Washington football team's quarterback about to be? Football team quarterback. Who is it? Y'all, I totally forgot. I done blanked. I done blanked on it all. Didn't forgot who the Washington football team's quarterback could be. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah, and that's it. Not too worried. Moving on. Ryan Fitzpatrick can either light you up or he's going to throw you the ball a lot. So, we'll see. But it won't be bad. I mean, good defense and a good Ryan Fitzpatrick could be a tough test. You know, it's just a name. So, we'll see. That'll be a toss-up game because that could go a lot of different ways. But if we're taking care of business, we're doing our jobs, we should be okay. Now, week 5, we're heading out to London. That London? Yeah, overseas London. You see this overseas drip? We're going to London to take on the New York Jets. So we'll get a pretty early look at Zach Wilson, number 2 overall pick in this year's NFL draft. So we'll see what he's about. And we'll see what the rest of that New York Jets team is about in week 5 in London. After that, we are on our bye week for week 6. Week 7, we're at home against Tua Tagovailoa. We're away. We're going to be in Miami. We're going to be in Miami taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. Tua, and they're going to have Jamar Chase. No, not Jamar Chase. They didn't get the next one. Who did they get? Oh, they got Jalen Waddle. So we'll be taking on Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Waddle, and the Miami Dolphins. So we'll see what they talking about week 7. That'll probably be a tough game. We'll see. Tua will have had a lot of snaps under his belt, being the full-time starter. That Miami offense wasn't too bad last year. Miami was good last year, 10-6, but they were on the outside looking in because of a tough AFC. So 10-6 team last year. We'll see if they can build upon that with Tua, even though a lot of that came from Ryan Fitzpatrick doing his thing last year. So we'll see if Tua can really take hold of the reins. So probably will be a tough test in Miami. They got that good tight end down there in Miami. Tua love to find him. So probably a tough test. Then got a division rival in the Carolina Panthers at home October 31st. So it's going to be some scary sights on Halloween for the Carolina Panthers, hopefully, as we'll see newly acquired quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, Sam Darnold, and those boys in Carolina take on our Atlanta Falcons. Then it's Hate Week, Part 1. Week 9, November 7th, 1 o'clock. We going to NOLA to eat up the gumbo of the New Orleans Saints. That's right. Hate Week Part 1. We're taking on the New Orleans Saints. I'm guessing Jameis Winston and the what's his name? Can't remember. Taysom Hill. Guessing we're taking on the Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill led Saints. So we'll see if that's giving good. To be honest, I have no idea what the Saints are gonna be. It really depends on Jameis Winston, if he learned how to not throw the other team the ball. If he hasn't, that's great. I love that. Jameis, throw us the ball, please. I still got in my head, and I'm sure you still got in your head too. We know how you ended your career with Tampa Bay. That pick 6 to win us the game in overtime. We'll take that. Yes, sir. All right. After that, we are on the road again. We're going to Jerry World, take on the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be a good test for this defense. Got to go up against Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup. Wow. Sheesh. Anyways, that'll be a good test for us. The Cowboys trying to bolster up their defense too. Got some more linebackers. got Keanu Neal. I believe they got DeMonte KZ as well. Reunited with Dan Quinn. So, yeah, we'll see. I think the Falcons will be ready to come out and do some things against Dan Quinn because, Dan Quinn was cool, but wasn't the right head coach for us. So I'm hoping we beat the Cowboys and give Dan Quinn, show him we ain't sorry, and tell him thanks for a lot of nothing. Even though he did get a Super Bowl, so let me give him a little credit. Even though it seems like that was mostly on God's hand. But anyways, we'll move on. At home, we got the New England Patriots on Thursday night. Cam Newton coming home to the A to take on the Patriots. Now, will Cam Newton still be the quarterback by then? I don't know. Will it be Mac Jones? Because they did take a quarterback at 15 and Mac Jones. So we'll see if Cam's still the quarterback by then. I don't know. Hopefully Cam's still the quarterback by then. I love my boy Cam. Shouts out to him. He'll be coming home for Thursday Night Football, November 18th. Patriots, Falcons, be there, be square. All right, November 28th, we're taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll see what the number one overall pick is talking about in Jacksonville on November 28th. Then we will go, or Tampa Bay will come here. We'll take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again in week 13. Week 14, we'll see the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. Week 19, the San Francisco 49ers. That will be a tough test as well. We'll say what's up to Kyle Shanahan. Shanna blew it. Shanna, gosh darn. I wish he would have stayed the head coach because maybe we wouldn't be in this position right now. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm not gonna get low. We'll be okay. Because we got Arthur Smith, we got DPs, about to get on the right track and hopefully get a dub against the San Francisco 49ers in week 15. That's December 19th. December 26th, by the way, that's in San Fran. December 26th, we'll be back in the A to take on the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff, DeAndre Swift will have a little homecoming. And Penei Sewell, very highly talked about, maybe coming here, but he ended up in Detroit. They got some more weapons as well in Detroit. So December 26th, we will see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions here in Atlanta. Hopefully we can take them guys down. Also, January 2nd, we'll travel up to cold, chilly Buffalo with their crazy fans and Bill Mafia. And a good team, obviously, made it to the AFC Championship game last year. Was that AFC Championship? Yeah, they made the AFC Championship game. Yeah. All right. We will see them in week, this is technically week 17, but really it's our 16th game, 17 games this year. Obviously you guys know all that. So technically it's week 17. Week 17, we will see the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. It's going to be cold up there. Whew. That's going to be a tough game for a team that plays in the dome a lot and usually plays in warm weather. Anywho, Buffalo Bills week 17, January 2nd at 1 o'clock. Then to close out the season, I couldn't think of a better way to close out this 2021 season other than Hate Week Part 2. In Atlanta, in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we taking on the New Orleans Aints in week 18, 17th game of the year. And we gonna get that dub. And believe it or not, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I know I say this every year, and I still ain't learned my lesson. Still ain't learned to humble my expectations. I'm always feeling optimistic about my Falcons around this time. This game right here, January 9th at 1 o'clock in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That game right there against the New Orleans Aints is going to have some playoff implications. I'm going to say it right there, right now. This game will have playoff implications for both teams. And it's going to be a crazy atmosphere, and it's going to be a great game. Hopefully that ends in a win. Now, it's going to be hard to predict record for you guys because we don't know what the injury situation is looking like. So, even though I know this is most likely not going to be the case, I mean, hopefully it is. I want this to be the case. But I'll go off of, to give you guys a way too early record prediction, I'll go off of if both teams are fully healthy and what they will look like on paper. And even still, that's hard to do because teams aren't done maneuvering their rosters. So I'm predicting a win against the Eagles week 1. Week 2 against the Bucks. That's gonna be tough. I'm probably gonna say we're gonna lose that game, to be honest. So 1-1 after week 2. Win against the Giants. Win against the Washington football team. Win against the Jets in London. Yes, sir. So that'll put us at 4-1. Dolphins, I'm gonna say we win that game 5-1. Carolina at home, win that game 6-1. This is, like I said, it's hard. Like, we could definitely drop one against the Giants. Definitely drop one against the Washington football team. I'm not sure we lose to the Jets. I think we'll beat the Jets. We definitely lose to the Dolphins, though. I mean, it's any given Sunday, obviously. Carolina, though, at home, I think we win that one. Week 9 against the Saints. I'm gonna let the Aints have that one because they're gonna be at home. I'm gonna say they get that one because we're gonna get our revenge back in later on in week 18. But keeping it forward, moving to week 10, we're gonna get our revenge in Dallas against the gosh darn Cowboys. We all know how that game ended last year. We're gonna get our revenge. So right now, realistically, after 9 games in 10 weeks, I'll put us at 6-3. Put us at 6-3 somewhere. November 18th, because we got some tough back-to-back road games, travel things and such like that. November 18th against the Patriots, we're gonna win that one. I'll put us getting us a dub. The Patriots gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough game. They got a lot of pieces on that. Henry, gosh darn. They addressed offense and defense in free agency. Went crazy in free agency. Obviously got a quarterback in Mac Jones. But we might not see him. Hopefully we don't. Because that means Cam's playing good. I like Cam. All right. Then November 28th, I think we'll beat the Jaguars on the road. December 5th, I think we beat Tampa Bay. In week 13, I think we beat Carolina. Week 12, I think we get the season sweep against the Panthers. I'll say we might just drop against the San Francisco 49ers. But I don't know. We don't know what Trey Lance is going to be, so we'll see. But that's a game we definitely could drop, especially after back-to-back road games, having to travel to San Fran. We definitely think we win December 26th, week 16 against the Lions. That Bills game going to be tough, y'all. I ain't going to cap. We might just lose that game. So, through 17 weeks, and I already said, actually, I'll jump to week 18. Like I said, I think we beat the Aints at home last game of the season with playoff implications. So, guys, I'm feeling, with 17 games, I'm feeling 11-6. I'm feeling real 11-6 like. Feeling 11-6. I like that. I think that's a good record for the Falcons. I'm feeling real 11-6. The comeback. I'm feeling 11-6. That's my prediction. 11-6. That's why I think we're gonna go. I think there's potential to drop against the Washington football team, the Giants. I think we'll drop either the Giants or the Washington football team, but we won't drop them both. If anything, we'll probably just drop against the Giants just because they might be at home. I think we'll beat the Washington football team at home, though. I think we'll drop the Bucks game week 2. We might drop that Saints game week 9, but you never know because I don't know about Jameis and Taysom, so who knows? We definitely could drop that Patriot game week 11. We could drop that San Francisco game week 15, and definitely could drop that Bills game week 17. So I see like definitely some potential 4 losses, but we'll win some we don't expect to. We'll probably lose some we might not expect to. So meet in the middle ground. I'm saying 11-6 for the way too early prediction. Let me know what you guys think about the prediction. What do you guys think? What do you guys think the Falcons' record is going to be at the end of this season now that we know the schedule? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Check out the first link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. Check out the second link to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast. And hey, go Falcons. 11-6. I'm putting it out there now. Until I talk to you guys next time. Peace.